is that in this country, like we have new immigrants say that I'm brown, I'm black, or whatever. But what you have to understand is in this country, when you read the color of law, you realize that it wasn't just, we've had this idea that just like individual white people were racist and that's what happened. But you realize that the government, when you look at those redlining maps, and go look at them. If you want to read The Color of Law, go read that book. But if you don't, you can look up those maps, and they have redlined black areas even if they have professionals in them. And the government said that black people lower the property value. And we're not going to issue loans, and we're not going to back mortgages. So what you have is black people are rendered, ADOS people in this country, we're rendered a virus. What kind of virus, Yvette? We're a contagion to wealth. Like this government made us contagious. Like why would you want to live next to a black person? Why? Because you know, and the government said that it was true. This wasn't just a random racist one. Oh, people just got to do better. If people just will stop being racist. No, the government codified this into law and said that these people are a contagion and they will destroy your wealth. And so if you tell white people, even the best of white people, like, listen, these people are going to destroy wealth in your community because the government redlines them. And they don't. And so if you get so many red lines in your community, then your community is trash. Then what do? You say, oh, no, you can't move here because you're a contagion. The government has made you into a disease. That's what happened to us. So you having an individual experience of racism in this country is not the same as what has happened to us in the country of our birth was our ancestors. Traced back to slavery and sharecropping and redlining and everything that happened, and no wealth to pass down, and not even any careers to pass down. That's why I talk about reparations as a very complex thing. There are people who don't understand that. Well, what if we get checks and spend it all? Reparations has to be a complex thing that involves lineage therapy, loans, disbursements, maybe in the form of a trust, except if we want to spend them in terms of our assets, in terms of buying homes and funding businesses. SBA loans have to be taken up a notch in terms of what we're giving. We should get mentorships since you kept us out of these industries and locked us out. I think it's a very complex thing that a lot of people can't wrap their heads around.